Adventurers, welcome back. Welcome back to a most dreadful dungeon indeed. So far, we've encountered kobolds, giant ants, a giant toad, and when we left off last, a hobgoblin. We had a choice to make: attack the hobgoblin or slip quietly away down the left hand corridor. We've put it to a vote. Those votes have been tallied, and it's been decided we'll slip quietly away. Where will this path lead us next? I'll tell you, to this story's most iconic monster yet. Friends, brace yourself. We're on a path that brings us back to the Dungeon of Dread.
As you enter the corridor, you hear the sound of grinding stone and see some dust fall from the ceiling. Something's wrong. Let's get out of here. You turn around and start retracing your footsteps. However, before you even manage 2 paces, a tremendous roar knocks you off your feet and the passage before you collapses. When the dust settles, you see the corridor completely blocked by large boulders, heavy timbers, and dirt. It's impossible. We can never dig out without any tools. We can only go forward. Reluctantly, the 2 of you stagger to your feet, turn around, and walk down the corridor, alert for danger at every step. The corridor ends in a room. A feeling of menace hangs heavy in the air, but what you see seems harmless enough. The room is approximately 20 feet square and dimly lit. The ceiling and walls are rough, with stalactites hanging from the ceiling. The floor is smooth. A stone well, about 3 feet tall, stands in the middle of the room. The well is covered with mysterious carvings of ugly faces. Sword in hand, you approach the well carefully. Don't do that! Get away! You stare at the halfling in shock. There's something horrible in there, but I can't remember it clearly. Calman picked me up by my feet and dangled me over the pool. He thought it was funny. I didn't think it was so funny. What kind of monster is it? I don't know. I never saw anything like it before. Sneaking carefully up to the well, you glance in quickly and discover it only contains a shallow pool of water. All of your instincts scream danger. Everything in you says, leave now. But you do not. You can't go back the way you came. And you've come too far to let mysterious carvings around a pool of water frighten you. You look in again and see that the water is crystal clear. You see a bright gold key on the bottom of the pool. The tip of the key is fashioned like a cross with diamonds on each end. Colored gems decorate each corner. Obviously, the key must be valuable, and it must open the lock to something of great importance. Look, Lars, look. But the halfling buries his head in his hands and does not respond. If the key is important, why would it be left lying around in a pool of harmless water? Perhaps the water is not so harmless. You could reach in and see what happens. But if a monster does lurk in there, as Lars believes, that would not be a good idea. Looking about the room, you see several things that you did not notice at first glance. There are 2 doorways, one to your left and one to your right. Both are dark. You cannot see beyond them. Bones lie scattered on the floor. Lars, bring me one of those big bones. The halfling drags a 3-foot long bone to you. Picking the bone up, you probe the bottom of the pool gingerly, trying to snag the key. Suddenly, the bone is wrenched from your hand with great violence. The water erupts from the pool, and a watery, cobra-like head rises out of the pool. It surges at you with its mouth open, but you jump back quickly, and once you are out of its striking range, the watery creature sinks back into the pool.
See, I told you, but you wouldn't believe me. We've got to get out of here before it eats us.
Calm down. It can't get us as long as we stay here. It's a water weird. It's a snake made out of water. It can't leave the pool. Now, I've heard them mentioned in old tales, but I never thought they were real.
It looks real enough to me.
Says the halfling, his teeth chattering. You are silent as you try to remember all you have heard of water weirds. They will attack any living thing. It drags any creature it strikes into the pool to drown it, and weapons rarely hurt the monster. If you decide you do not wish to fight this dreadful monster, you may choose to leave the key, the monster, and the room.
The water weird. Oh my goodness. I'm not sure I can think of a beast that captured my attention more so than this one. And I feel quite certain that most every dungeon after 1982 included this fantastic beast. Friends, we have a choice to make. Should we leave by the doorway on our left? We notice a cool breeze blowing through this doorway. Or should we leave by the doorway on the right? Or should we decide to stay and try to get the mysterious key? Friends, you know what to do. Comment below or wait for the poll this Wednesday in Stories and let us know just where will this adventure go.